What is going on, guys? Craig 1287 here, bringing you some Firefall. I'm sure some of you might have heard of this game, but a lot of people have not. It is going to be a free to download, free to play first slash third person shooter RPG for the PC. And starting out showing you some footage, just what this area looks like. This is the beta, and about to be getting onto this platform here, which launches me up using a glider. Two main forms of transportation. You got little hover boots, which are default on each characters, and then you have this little thing which gets you to places a little faster. So here I'm hovering over the main area, the main hometown, or whatever you want to call it. I'm new to all this MMO terminology type of stuff, but that's Copacabana is the name of that. And just showing off the general lighting engine here. Game looks great. It's running off of the Project Offset engine, which is just, I think, called the Offset engine, which was an Intel thing few years back. And so here showing off some of the combat of the game. Pretty much the combat, I play first person perspective about 95% of the time, and I am playing as the Assault class. Now there are 5 classes in this game. There is the Assault, of course, like I said, I'm playing as that. Then you also have it's pretty much the medic, but it's called the biotech. And then you've got the recon, which is, the sniper. You got the engineer, and you've got the dreadnought, which is like a heavy, slow-moving, very little boost thing, rocking out a minigun, pretty much. So obviously, you can tell that the game draws a lot of influences from pretty much Starship Troopers. Is what a lot of people are comparing some of the aspects of the game to, with just the fight against these bugs. But that is not the only thing that you will be fighting against. I have recently been fighting some more difficult things, and they get pretty freaking tough. They're not as melee focused, and you don't have any health regen, not that I know of. You've got to get healed by the biotech, or find health packs on the ground. You can call those in. But obviously, this has got some influences from PlanetSide, and of course we've got PlanetSide 2 coming out soon. So this game, that PlanetSide 2 is going to be a big competitor against this game. Both free to play, both shooter MMOs, both massive open world. So there's going to be some comparisons drawn there. But this one's been in development for a very long time, but still in beta. So, but it's a very enjoyable game. Sadly, when I recorded this, the sound didn't come through, so that's why I'm doing this commentary over it. But the sound design in the game is great. The graphics look great because of the offset engine. The art style is very interesting. Kind of Borderlands, cel-shaded-ish, which I'm not too big a fan of, but it definitely keeps things looking interesting. I mean, it's pretty to look at. It's just, not going to win any awards. But the scale it's huge. I mean, you guys saw at the beginning the line of sight and everything that loads in. It's a smooth game. Actually, this game probably is harder to run than Battlefield 3 in some parts, where you have a lot of particle effects and smoke effects going on. There's just so much action. But you'll see here in a sec, I'll turn. You've kind of seen him in the distance of the frame. But that big tubby guy in the... Well, at some point I think I'll look. I don't know, maybe somebody killed it. But way off there in the distance, there's this green dude. Oh, yeah, you see, there he is, top right. No, he's to the left. Hey, there he is. That giant thing is he's tough to take down. He's got that hard shell, so you got to shoot and get that splash damage on his sides and underneath him. But there's really, I mean, you can't really tell in the battle that I recorded here, but there really is a lot of diversity in the enemies that you fight. In this battle alone, you see 6, 7, 8 different types, and this is just one small area, of hundreds of kilometers, square kilometers. So and there's just tons of different areas. There actually is a lot of different weapons. I only used 2 in this. Here I'm about to show you the melee thing that you actually use to find out where to mine, and a lot of weapons have secondary fires. Now, as you can see, it's turning dusk here. It started out pretty darn bright at the start of this battle, and now it's dusk. It is about to transition into nighttime, and it looks just gorgeous with the lighting effects of this game. So it's got a full day-night cycle. Here you have it, just all the different colors of the weapons, and it's an overall just a very appeasing visually game. So and this thing that we're defending, this is a big hot spot here. I turn on my flashlight because it does get pretty dark. So here you go. Here's another enemy type, flying ones, which the server got pretty laggy at this point. It is beta, and this area was pretty darn busy, so it gets tough to shoot stuff. And you'll see I shoot things, and it takes a while for damage to show up. So yeah, I mean, it's almost a second till the damage shows up after I hit stuff. So that I almost pulled off a second shot, and he was still up in the air. But I completely lost track of what I was talking about there before that little rant. But yeah, the game just it looks good. It runs real smooth. There's just a lot of differences with the weapons and everything. I'm the basic level here. I have that one ability that I just did is the only one I have unlocked. These are the 2 default weapons. I haven't even touched any of the other classes because I'm still figuring this one out for the most part. Tribes influence with this gun. You got to lead your targets. The projectile drops real fast. But this is obviously PvE. I've been friendly firing a lot of these guys, but they don't take any damage. I'm pretty sure that they are going to be separate things, PvE and PvP. There's no, going to be killing people. Can't just go farm low-level areas. I don't know, whatever you MMO guys do. But so the PvP focus, though, is going to be huge. The Red 5 Studios, the guys making this, they're really pushing for that. They're going big on spectate mode and just a lot of MLG type of stuff to be able to stream tournaments and be able to watch tournaments, stat tracking, just clan support up the wazoo. It's really interesting. I definitely encourage you guys to check this out if you're big clan MMO PvP types of guys. But I was saying what the thing that we're protecting here is called a thumper, and you call it down to it mines the resource called Crystite, I believe. Yes, Crystite. There's a lot of other resources and crafting materials, but Crystite's the main currency, and that's what it mines. And obviously, you can tell it takes a good bit for it to work. And these things are attracted to motion, sound, noise like that, so they get really, really pissed off and try to attack the hell out of this thing. Okay, so this footage just the server gets a little too laggy, so I've got to cut it right there. But here we are. I'm just by myself in this area. I just set a waypoint way off into the distance and just started to explore. I saw on the map that this looked like it was a city, so that's why I set the waypoint there. Found that little tower that had some of the gliders set up and just started making my way. Had no clue what this was. It's out in the middle of nowhere. No other players are near me. I think these are just areas that have been just destroyed, and they're pretty much ghost towns and whatnot. But what this turns out being is one of the PvP areas. I think it's pretty interesting that the PvP. I got an achievement. The PvP area is accessible even in just the general map. I've yet to actually do some of the PvP since the beta first came out, and at that point PvE didn't even exist. So it'll be interesting to see how the PvP and PvE areas match up. I'm mostly in this for the PvE, but I'll definitely be checking out the PvP. Here, you can see Slug Monkey's the #1 player, so congrats to him. But yeah, guys, definitely check this out. I'll leave the link to Wikipedia for this game. Go check out some other videos on YouTube showing this game off, especially with sound and whatnot. But the game is free. Obviously, it's in beta right now, so you got to have beta keys. But they're fairly common now, I guess, at this point. But when this game comes out, check it out. It's free to download, free to play. It's not going to be pay to win. They're really balancing it, making sure that you can earn anything you can buy. and all you can buy are mostly aesthetic stuff. Please check this out, guys.